Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from Techno Buffalo with a review for you of the Novatel Wireless MiFi 2372 GSM personal hotspot. Now, these MiFi devices aren't new. They've been out on Sprint and Verizon for well over a year now, but the GSM versions are kind of rare and hard to find, and this particular unit will run you about $270, but because you're using your existing data plan from your cell phone, you're not being charged the $50 or $60 per month usage fee that you would have to pay on Sprint or Verizon, so there's a really big cost savings there if you would find yourself using a device like this for internet wherever you are on your laptop or your netbook or your iPad. So let's talk about how it works. So I'm going to first take off the back battery cover and just show you how I set it up. I popped in my SIM card here, put in the battery. Very simple operation. Of course, you have to take the SIM card out of your phone in order to use this, and of course you should have an unlimited data plan if you're going to use this device. I also put in a micro SD card because this is a very unique feature of this MiFi. I can actually access files from a micro SD card and have up to 5 people that are using the Wi-Fi connection off of this also access those same files. So a great way if you're trying to share documents or you're working on a project for school or for work. Really cool. So let's talk about how this works. It operates so easily, I can't even believe it. You turn it on and you wait about 15 seconds and the light's going to cycle through. And when it turns blue, we're on 3G. When it turns purple, we are on HSPA. So there's blue, and we'll see a Wi-Fi light turn on when it's ready. And there's a Wi-Fi light, and if we wait another couple of seconds, we will get it to turn purple, which means we're on AT&T's faster 3G connection. There it goes purple, and we're good. We're good. That's it. So we are ready to connect on the laptop here. So I'm going to go down here. I'm on Windows 7. I'm going to click on MiFi. It's listed here in the network list, and I'm going to hit connect. And of course you can have wireless encryption, but I figure that why waste time spent typing in a password when it's not likely someone's going to latch onto this network unless you're at a Starbucks or somewhere public like that. So I can see in the bottom right corner it's connecting. I have an exclamation point, so I'm going to wait another 5 seconds, and I will head on over to the browser to give you a speed test and some other demonstrations. Okay, we are connected over the MiFi. The light has turned a solid purple to mean that the device is connected, so I can jump on into Google. And usually the first time you load a web page, it's a little bit slow, but after that connection is made, it's fast. So let's go to Engadget, or Engadget Mobile. And again, we are running off of this MiFi, and look how fast it is. It's quite impressive. Now, this device has a range of about 30 feet, and like I mentioned, you can connect up to 5 Wi-Fi devices. This is perfect if you're in the car, if you're on a long trip, and you want to get Wi-Fi, you want to get internet access, just pull out this guy, and you got it. So let's click on some links just to see how it looks. Then we'll run a speed test at speedtest.net. So it almost feels as if I'm sitting home on my broadband connection from the cable company because it's just everything's very, very snappy. And let's see how video plays back, although I'm not sure if this is HD video. Okay, let's see if we can make it HD. No, we can't. So let's real quick jump to John for Lakers channel. And we'll bump that up to 720p, and let's see how it plays. There it goes, 720p video. It's not stopping to buffer.
What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo.
Not bad at all. Let's go to speedtest.net to see how fast the actual speed is coming through. We'll run 2 tests just to get an average. It's a very good site to test your bandwidth, so let's do it. Latency is going to be a little bit slow, but you can expect that from cellular internet. But the speeds, let's see. All right, looks like it wants to get to just hit 2 megabits per second. This is actually quite impressive. 2.6 megabits per second down. Pretty darn good speeds to get over the cell phone company. Let's do it one more time just to get an average here. So we're going to test again. So again, we got 2.6 down. I'm mostly interested in the download speed because I'm not going to be uploading YouTube videos over a MiFi connection. Let's see what we get the second time around. See if we can beat 2.6. No, looks like 2.38. Okay, now I want to show you the file sharing capability, and I'm going to do that on the iPad. So let me switch gears here. Be right back. Okay, so here we are on the iPad, and I'm going to show you the web interface, which allows you to access those files. I'm going to go into settings and show you that we are already connected to the MiFi hotspot there. It's checked off. And real quick, let's just see the speed that we're getting through the iPad. I'm sure it's going to be very similar than that we got on the laptop. So begin test, and let's see what we pull off. Maybe a little bit slower. So we're going to do about 1.9 I saw come up. 1.9 megabits per second down, and on the iPad we're at about, looks like we peaked at about 960 kilobits per second, so still not very bad. So let me show you the web interface, and you can do this from any device that's connected to the MiFi, whether it's a laptop or a netbook or whatever else. So the web address is www.mifi, and without the .com. And it's going to take you into a screen that shows you some statistics about the MiFi. You can see I'm over at&t's HSUPA. You can see the connection. You can even see how much battery I've left. I've found that I can get the full 4 hours that's advertised. I'm sure over time that will go down, but you can also connect it to your computer via USB, so you can charge it and use the connection at the same time, which is quite beneficial. So we have some other information. You can see how much data you've received, how much you've sent, so that if you don't have an unlimited data plan, you can keep an eye on that. Now let's go over here to micro SD files. I placed a few pictures on the MiFi, and here we have the folder structure. And of course on the iPad you're not going to play AVI videos, which is a Windows file format. On a laptop running Windows you could, but standard files like pictures you can. So here are a bunch of wallpapers. Let's try this one. And so here they are. Here are the pictures from the MiFi, and if it's a known file format, it'll show up in the browser. Of course, that limits it a lot on the iPad, but if you're on, if you're connected with your Mac or your Windows computer, it really lets you show a variety of file formats. Very handy function if you're sharing with people, or you just need a wireless way to access a micro SD card. Maybe you're taking pictures off of your smartphone, or just transferring files. And over here, it shows you how much space you have free. So overall, I recommend the MiFi personal hotspot. Again, I'll put a link in the sidebar on how to get this from negrielectronics.com. It's about $270. If this is a product that you would use a lot, I think this is a much better alternative than getting the MiFi from Verizon or Sprint when there is a monthly charge. You're already paying for a data plan. Why not turn the data plan into a MiFi using this device where it turns on very fast? You've got an instant connection for 5 computers. That's it for now.